Why does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala call himself Ahsanul Khaliqin, yani the best of creators? Now, let us look at how some classical Mufassir stated this. Az-Zamakhshari, rahimahullah, was a master of the eloquence and grammar. So, he noted that Khaliqin here is used in a broad Arabic sense, yani those who shape or invent. So, people create in the sense of what called sana, yani crafting. The weaver creates cloth, the builder creates houses, the poet creates lines of poetry. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's khalq is unique, originating without predecessent, from nothing to design and what? Wisdom. So here, he emphasizes the yani sarcasm, yani humans are called creators, but the comparative form of ahsan instantly puts them in their place. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not another creator among many, but the only true one, elevated infinitely above. When you look at Imam al-Razi, rahimahullah, Razi offered what called multiple layers of analysis, as he often does. So here, the Arabs say, so and so created leather, meaning he shaped it so in common tongue, multiple creators exist. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala calls himself Ahsanul Khaliqin because his khalq is bringing into existence, giving life, perfection of proportions, unlike human shaping. When you look at this, like in humans, if humans create, it's always by combining pre-existing matter. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala creates both matter and form. So he is the only true creator. So when you look at this, using the comparative ahsan, when there is no real competitor, is a way of powerful persuasion. It concedes a little, yes, but then overwhelms the listener with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's supreme distinction. So, what's the purpose of this? Yani, some people ask, why not just say the only creator? Yes? So here, it's because the Quran speaks to people in their language. Since Arabs called artisans, yani creators, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uses the frame, that frame, then lifts them to Tawheed by showing his unmatched superiority. So, when you look at this, as it states in the Quran, yes, that the context here of the ayah, when we base it on what we call the human stages of life, like there's what we call the nutfa, the alaqa, the mudgha, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala declares by saying that so blessed is Allah, the best of creators. So the effect is here that when a human contemplates his own fragile origin, he realizes that no sculptor, no poet, no artisan can compare with the one who designs life from a sperm of a fluid. So he also looks here that the people of Musa alayhi salam say to Musa, make us a god. The people of Isa said, make us a god. But when Prophet Musa recited this ayah, the angel said, we also create, but Allah is the best of creators. This reflects a sense of universal echo. All creations acknowledge Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's supremacy. So, when we look at this, here it brings a modern lens here of understanding that the comparative form ahsan here is not just a literal comparison, but what we call a rhetorical style of al-tafdil mubalagha, and a way of magnifying without needing an actual rival. Saying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the greatest does not imply others are great in the same sense. He is absolute. So, ahsanul khaliqin means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's creation is the only true and most perfect act of creating, even if people metaphorically create things. So, coming to this, we have to understand that to the artisans, it means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala outdoes you. To the philosophers, it means that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone originates. To the believer, it means his creation is flawless. So here, this grants the ayah power and humility. Humans think they create, but they are not.